So students with Incarnate Word Academy spent this morning observing 9/11 on the 17th anniversary of that terrible day. Elementary students through high school held a mass here to remember all the people killed on September 11th, 2001. What added to this ceremony was the small piece of rubble that they have on display there from the Twin Towers.
It is a horrible event that occurred, but it's also a day to remember how we came together as a nation and how we continue to come together as a community.
The midday mass also honored the memory of a Catholic nun who actually founded the Sisters of the Incarnate Word.
Well, today